Oh, you wouldn't understand. It's a Swamp Thing. Let's go. Geeks, what's poppin'? We're here with Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Swamp Thing Mega Fig, and this thing is huge. I'd seen pictures of it, but I didn't realize just how big it was till it came in the mail. So I got it from Amazon, and I got the green version. All the group forums online. Seems like more than 50% of the people are getting the gray version. And I actually wanted the gray version. I figured the green one would be easier to get, but it looks like I'm wrong, so now I gotta hunt down the gray one. Anyway, enough chatter. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. In the box, you got an unusable backdrop, a Mcfarlane stand, and a Swamp Thing's bio card. DC into his house.
Swamp Thing. While scientist Alec Holland was working on a formula to grow plant life where there is none, a rival organization vying for the formula set off a bomb that Alec covered in his biorestorative serum. To escape the flames of the explosion, he stumbled into a nearby swamp where he mutated into the strange hero known as Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing has superhuman strength and the ability to regenerate any portion of his body. He can also command plants to do his bidding and change locations instantly by inhabiting vegetation anywhere in the world. I didn't watch the recent show that was on whatever the DC app was, but I do remember I think it was a movie from like the early 80s when I was a kid that I really loved. I watched it like 100 times.
He comes with an alternate hand, which is kind of like a plant spear. Maybe asparagus? Yeah, asparagus spears. Ooh-wee! This salad is smoking. Look at this guy. This is dope. Mcfarlane, you may have hit this one out of the park. Gotta check the articulation and the QC. But as far as looks go, he looks darn good. And he's huge. Let's go ahead and bask in all of his leafy vegetative glory. Keith Lee. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Yes. Oh yes, this figure makes me happy. Look at that face sculpt. Look at the eyes, how they're perfectly inset beneath the brow. Got black paint around the eyes, making it look kind of dark and ominous. Mouth looks great. You can see each individual tooth in there, nice and glossy. The vegetative work on his body. Look, I mean, it's just a lot of detail. And they could have gone with like the same type of leaves all over, but look, he's got leaves, palms, flowers, vines, all kinds of growth. It's just ridiculous. I think this is some red leaf lettuce, some spinach there. This dude is killer. Look at his abs. I think he's got some cucumbers in there for abs. What I want to know is how you get them glutes, man. I mean, he's bringing all the boys to the yard with his milkshake. I've never seen an action figure with this much booty. I don't know what kind of glute work he's doing, but yo, I need to get on his program. Detail continues going down the legs. Look at those avocado calves. Yeah. And the feet, man. This, bravo. Articulation could suck all the heck. Yeah, I don't curse on here. The articulation could be poo-poo, and I'm still gonna love this figure just for the look. Like, the way he is right now, If I just stuck him on my shelf like that, I'd be happy, because he looks darn good. Who cares if he couldn't move? But we're about to find out. Alright. Yeah. 360 on the head works. Very slight tilt, almost not noticeable. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say no tilt, because I noticed when I'm doing it, it kind of snaps back in place. So that's not really a tilt, that's just the head moving on the peg a little bit. Following suit, very little up and up. Following suit, very little movement up and down. That's down. And then there is no up. See the back of his head hits the top of the neck stem right there, so you don't get any movement. Shoulder vegetation is leafy and soft, so you can get the arms up parallel to the shoulders. They go yay high. Arms do have those Mcfarlane moth joints. My right one, you can see it here clearly because it doesn't want to move. Left one you can't see it because it is moving into the chest, so there you go, popped out. So you do get better range. I gotta figure out a way to loosen that one up. He's not giving any inappropriate hugs. Wingspan goes about parallel with the back. Brr. 360 at the shoulder. And we'll get, ooh, tough one here, but we should get a 360 at the bicep. Oh, wow. Cool. Let me try the other one. Oh, wow. I really can't get that bicep to turn. Okay, move a little bit. But, okay, here looks like the bicep right there is meeting with the shoulder ball and stopping it from turning. So I'm thinking if I keep going, it's going to scratch that up. But yeah, see they're meeting right there and you can't get past it. Or at least it can't get past it without significant force and maybe damage to the figure. And it looks to be the same over here. Okay, so I'm going to have to say no to the 360 on the bicep. At least on mine. You see this moth joint moves a lot over here, but over here this one doesn't really move that much. Got to really work with it. Alright, so I have to play with it to loosen it up. Okay. No forearm movement here. But you get a 360 at the wrist. And now there is a vertical hinge there, but you have this leaf overgrowth here where you can't flex it up, so you'd have to turn the arm to expose that joint there. I'm sorry, that was blurry. Once you do that, you do get a really good repulsor blast. Hold my salad. Kiss the crouton. So you have an abdominal joint right here. Looks like you get some movement on it. Yeah, you get 360 out of that. Ooh, that looks painful. But you can get them all the way around. It's nice and stiff. The waist feels like it wants to turn. It also feels like it wants to snap. So oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Just got to give a little bit of elbow grease. Get your full 360 there. Do we get any bend? Let's see. So the bend forward is slight. This is straight up. There's the bend forward. And the bend forward is coming from this upper joint, whereas the bend back comes from the waist joint. And you see he gets more range there, so he's limbo ready. Correction on the lean forward. It is coming from the waist. I don't know why, I thought this part here was moving, but it only moves a little bit. The bend forward is mostly down here at the hips and the waist. Single jointed elbows, expected for the big guys. Get a perfect 90 degrees here. On this arm, not quite 90 degrees. Now he looks like one of my frat brothers doing the hooks. Don't do this at home, kids. Can? I'll give him a yes for a big guy. Lean forward is decent, but I would expect more with that booty rump he got back there if he wants to make some money though. I'll be sure
That banana split is in full effect mode. He's trying to get paid. Thought he wasn't gonna have double jointed knees. Not today. Look at that range though. Big guy's getting up. Can he kick his bootylicious butt? Not quite. But man, that's good. Way better than I expected.
There is no thigh rotation. I saw all these leaves here. I thought it was hidden behind there, but now you can see there. Nope.
Big guy is definitely a prancer.
And holy Caesar salad, we can classify him as a dancer. We're gonna give him a little bit of leeway because he's a big dude.
Easy 360 on the feet. He's on one of those Mcfarlane ball joints.
But luckily with him, it's mostly hidden by the vegetation there, so it's not as ugly as on the other ones. And he has articulated toes. Can we get a swivel? I'd have to say no on the swivel. Not rocking there. This dude is so big. How big is he?
Woo. Top of his dome, 11 inches.
Hydra Stomper. Select Titanium Man. Gold Label King Shark. Swamp Thing next to Marvel Legends Infinity Saga Surtur. And looking at this makes you really think the choice of size on that guy. Surtur's too small. Let's go 112. Thanos. Warhammer 40k Big Orc Mech Big Orc Mech Biggie, whatever his name is. Whew, I don't think I stood some boy Prime up without his stand in my review. Man, he doesn't want to stand for nothing. Yeah. DLX Iron Man. And just because nobody asked for it, the Marvel Universe Galactus. I want my HasLab, like, now. Let's go ahead and swap out this hand for the asparagus spear. Voila. Oh, voila. Oh, voila. Geeks, I think we have a winner, in my humble opinion. I don't know whether I can include this in my best figures of 2021 because I did not get him until 2022, but he did start releasing around Christmas. People were getting him, so I think I might be able to squeeze him in when I do my list. Let me know what you think in the comments. Was he worth the wait? I think he's spectacular. Have you gotten yours yet? I see Amazon is shipping to a lot of people in the groups I'm in. Hopefully if you pre-order them, you won't have to wait too much longer. So sign up in the comments, let me know your opinion, let me know what you think. Do you think it's a waste of plastic or do you think it's as good as I am? How can you ignore those glutes? Like, subscribe, turn notifications, help the channel grow, send a link to friends, post them in your chat groups. Love you guys. Till next time, Swamp Booty's out of here. He said Swamp Booty.